What's up guys, leftstickrightstick here again. While we wait for, more new news to come out from Media Molecule about Dreams, we're just going to speculate on the future, and today we're going to be exploring DLC. As you all know, Media Molecule also made Little Big Planet, and it's actually a very similar type of game, a similar concept to what Dreams is. So we can kind of use Little Big Planet as sort of a gauge to what we can expect from Dreams. Probably paid and free DLC, and they're probably a mix of the two. And so the main DLC that came with LBP was sort of customization for Sackboy and its characters, sort of costumes and whatnot. And the Dreams equivalent of Sackboy is the Imp. We're thinking maybe there'll be Imp customizations, maybe like preloaded designs or items. You saw in the Imp customization video as well, there's like legs, halos, glasses. Whether these sort of things count as pre-made content, not really sure. Because Media Molecule have said they're not going to make any pre-made content for creating and levels. But then, when you think about it, this isn't for a level. So maybe these sort of items might be DLC for Imp customization. Or maybe they might change the style or shape of the Imp to downloadable pack to have different shapes or styles of the Imp. So maybe different antenna shapes as well. That sort of thing, or maybe they just add different customization points or features to the Imp that aren't already existing, or maybe they might have more animation sort of settings for the Imp customization that'll be added as a sort of more like a feature pack rather than an actual item itself. So maybe different types of glow or stars, or sort of the whole texture of the Imp. Maybe, who knows? That's just one way we might expect DLC. Another way is we're thinking maybe there'll be extra features, sort of sound packs or instrument packs to add to the synthesizer that might not already be there. Might be new sound packs. Personally, I feel that's probably the more realistic sort of approach to having DLC in Dreams at the moment, where we can see things like sound packs, maybe effect packs, things that add to the menu of creating, rather than actually, you're not actually getting more items per se, you're just getting more features, ways that you can customize your creation. And maybe some people have also said that, because it doesn't seem like there's a full-on video editor, maybe a whole full-on video editor as an add-on, as a DLC, and some people are willing to pay for that as well. The full video editor is sort of because we've got a full-on music editor, there doesn't quite seem to be the equivalent on the video side. Things like maybe a timeline, put clips here and there. So that's sort of what some people have suggested they would like to see, as well as maybe a possible DLC feature. Apart from that, there's also got some outside supplementary apps. There's going to be able to import audio and sort of export to 3D print. I mean, they've already said that the 3D print stuff is definitely not going to be available day one. So whether this is hinting that it's going to be a DLC, we don't know. So that might also be a DLC element, paid or free. There's also maybe apps from on your iPad or your phone where you can import stickers or create stickers on say your iPad or your phone or your computer, and then import it into Dreams rather than actually having to always do it in Dreams itself. And then maybe sort of that you can record audio, because some people just don't like the audio, the mics that are bundled with the PlayStation. They want to use their own high quality mics to put in even better quality audio. So that's sort of another way, audio importing, put it in there. And that's probably something that can be done separately, and they might charge for these apps on on the iPad or on a phone or whatnot. They might charge that way. We're going to go on to the whole part of paid and free concept with the loot box, scanular and everything. People are really against this whole concept of paying for DLC, which, I mean, I don't really blame them, but I feel what you're getting when you're paying for the game, Dreams standalone already. DLC, sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes you feel it's, they're giving something more meaningful to you, and it's extra work on MM's part. It's worth being paid. So, I expect that some of these DLC will be paid. Maybe there will be, I'm sure MM are nice. MMs have been pretty good in the past. Good level of give and take there. There'll be a good mix, and I feel the really key features will be paid, obviously. And not everyone needs them. Not everyone needs say we have the full video editor. Not everyone necessarily wants that, but it's extra work on MM's part to add it as an extra later on. Only the people who need to pay for it will pay for it. That's common sense, right? And then another thing that could be explored is I feel like with the LBP, when they had new features in their DLC, they had like levels or like creations that sort of showed off those new features. And it would be nice to see, you know, MM continuing to provide, and I guess it would also give more satisfaction to those people if they, you know, if people who are paying for this DLC. Like with LBP, there's sort of some given content created that showcases and highlights the features that you're mainly downloading that DLC for, like the effects packs I mentioned earlier in the extra features. Maybe create a new set of story levels or a short story level where it showed off this effect being utilized in a level, so you can experience what it is like to actually use this feature rather than just, oh, here's this feature, you can use it now. Or maybe they might bundle it with tutorials on how to do it and stuff like that. So like another way that MM can do DLC is through like sort of level packs on its own that may not really do so well, especially if you're going to be, if they're going to be paid rather than free, because anyone can just recreate it, I guess, in the community. So then there'd be really no real purpose for level packs. But then that's maybe what you know, because there's a new job listing in Media Molecule saying, you know, they want level designers. So maybe if they're making something beyond the 3 story levels, why else would they need that level designer if they're not trying to expand more story levels? So we'll have to wait and see. That's pretty much, you know, what we think DLC might progress with Dreams. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see from DLC, if you'd like it, if you want it paid, if you want it free. Just let me know your thoughts on the DLC approach in Dreams. Click that like button below if you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't subscribed to Left Stick already, click that subscribe button and check out all our other LBP and Dreams videos. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.